Welcome back to News 12. As we approach the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 terror attacks, we here at News 12 remember all the countless lives lost and those who continue the legacy of loved ones. News 12's Phil Tate sat down with Jason Valcarcel, who tragically lost his dad that day and now reflects on the achievements and the attachments his father's legacy lives through.
I felt her whole soul leave. By looking at her, I felt everything. It just went.
2 decades later, and it's a sore that still bleeds. Jason Valcarcel describes the moment he watched his mother watch the second tower fall on their TV after terrorists coordinated attacks on the U.S. using airplanes as weapons.
So then we're watching the news, and that's when we saw the second plane hit the second building. And I haven't heard from my father since.
William Valcarcel, a Bronxite, was Jason's dad and a father of 3. He was a paraplegic who worked in the second tower for the New York State's Department of Taxation and Finance on the 87th floor for over 30 years. He was one of nearly 3,000 victims that perished, leaving families in immeasurable pain.
You learn how to deal with this day eventually, but it never gets old.
But it's the memories of old pictures Jason lives through and his father's famous grill in their family backyard that holds such dear memories.
I come back here and make fires or even barbecue, and that was my father's barbecue area. You know, just certain times I think like, you know, my father used to do this.
While his dad's presence is no longer, it's their home that allows his family to still experience the person he simply called Dad.
I couldn't see myself separated from this house. Even now, 20 years later, I'm still feel a sense of attachment here. You know, it's nostalgic.
And for neighbors close to home,
It's good to see you. How's everything?
William Valcarcel is far from forgotten.
It's amazing to see how, you know, the few of us are still here to, you know, live on that memory of his dad and, you know, all of us and the good times that we had growing up.
For Jason, 20 years later, and now a man, he's on a mission to do one thing.
I would love to meet up to his example. If I could be half the man he was, I'll be a success. My father was a special person.
Phil Tate, News 12.